hopefully that should be a bit easier to hear for people. Okay, so what we're going to do is a bit more Binding of Isaac. Start from scratch. See if I can fit some boost on the microphone. Close. How's that? Is that any better? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Right, I'll try talking a bit louder as well, get the microphone a bit closer. And I'm just gonna do a quick... Right, I'll try talking a bit louder as well, get the microphone a bit closer. And let's jump into the game. See how it goes. And let's jump into the game. So it's Binding of Isaac, so we can move with the 4 cardinal directions using WSD, and the arrow key chooses which way we can shoot. You can move diagonally as well, obviously by holding down the 2 different directions, and you can sort of shoot diagonally by holding left or right whilst choosing your directions. Though it's also inherited momentum, so if you walk forward while shooting you can make bullets go slightly further forward. Goal of this game is try and get as powerful as you can before getting to the next floor. Just the main goal is to not fall behind the power curve so that you're not geared enough for your level. Best tip to start with is to try and get a treasure room right off the bat, so you just hold down R or whatever your reset button is and try and get a golden treasure room like this one up here. That's a good decent one to start with, this holy shot, so every item does a different thing. I forget exactly what this item does, but I think it makes my tier stronger. Right, so we're starting off in the Burning Cellar, which is a little bit harder than normal. And we're just got to kill the rope. The doors will be locked until... there should be one left. Oh no, that's the modded. So the doors will be locked until I kill all the monsters in the room, at which point the doors get unlocked. Generally we want to be killing all of these fires because they can drop good loot in them. I want to try and avoid taking any damage at all. Is there any monsters in this room? There is not, so... Right, to get to that treasure chest, the only way to open it is by using a bomb to explode it, but if you notice up here as well, there's a little X on this rock. If we blow up this rock, there's usually treasure inside. Let's have a look. That's a little silver heart. Silver hearts are like normal hearts, except once they're gone. But the best thing about them is the fact that when you take damage, it doesn't count as red heart damage. And if you go a whole level without taking any red heart damage, you get a chance of a devil room spawning at the end, which has some of the best items in the game in it. Let's gonna hold off in the bombing this until we see if we can get some more bombs, because there's other things we can use the bombs for. Oh, these things are burning, so they're not good. So as you can see, every now and again I fire a blue shot, so that's my holy shot item that I picked up. The chances of that firing a blue shot is based off my luck stat. So if I press escape we can see all our stats, which is basically top left is movement, all the rest is related to my shot power. So we've got rate of fire, then damage is the sword, then the arrow is the range, bullet is how fast the projectiles travel, and luck is how likely RNG based stuff is to happen. Things like getting stuff out of these little turds or firing special shots. So So generally the first few floors are fairly easy as long as you just sort of kite the monsters, just keep them a decent distance and don't let them get too close. Obviously you don't want to walk into the fire because of the damage. Should note that the monsters will also take damage as well. Right, I'm just going to go straight to the boss room because we want to make use of this silver heart to try and kill him without taking any red heart damage. These are a bit tough, these ones I think. Oh, I need to take a lot of damage from the... Oh! Okay, so that special attack does a lot of damage. These things will chase you when they see you, so you just got to dodge them. And we didn't get a devil room there, but that's okay. I'll get some mob's lipstick instead. Just gives me a little extra range, not the best item in the world, but anything's good. So once you're finished the level, you generally want to go back through and clear any other rooms. So if you've not taken the red heart damage, but you still want to get as powerful as possible before going to the next room. And we're just looking at the map, we can see we've not explored to the left there. I think we've gotten the item in there. Yeah, we have. And this is a sacrifice room. I'm not going to show it yet, but if you get all the way down to 1 heart of health and you step on this thing without dying, there's a good chance of an item dropping. These skulls also sometimes have a chance of dropping an item like a silver heart in them. Right, so we get two options now with our bomb. We can either use it to get into that treasure chest or we can try and find a secret room. Secret rooms are usually found in... There's usually 2 secret rooms per level. There's usually one found in whichever room has the most connecting rooms to it. In this case, I can see 2 squares that have 3 rooms sorry. Actually, this is the only place that's got 3 rooms connected to it, so in theory, there should be a hole in this wall here. I'm just going to go to this next room here because it's easier to see the hole. Actually, it's not easier, so I'm just going to put... It should normally appear in the centre of the room, but since this is a longer room, it's a bit harder to judge. I'm just going to guess about here. Oh, that was close enough. And we got a little secret room. And we got some pills. Now, pills are almost 50-50 do a good thing or a bad thing. But once you've identified a pill, so when you pick up a pill, it's got question mark, usually showing. And once you've actually used the pill and find out what it does, if you get any more of them, you'll immediately know if they're good or bad. So, I think, is it Q to use the pills? Yep, Q. So that one gives me an extra health, so they're really good if I can get more of those. Let's try the blue one. Nope, puberty, nothing bad happens, I just grown some hair. Lastly, bad trip, so I lose some health. I've just lost my silver heart there, which is pretty bad. I could have also had a bomb, I could have used that to bomb through here into the shop, which normally requires a key, but I don't have a spare bomb. Fortunately I didn't get anything particularly good there. I got an extra heart, but I lost the silver heart, so it's sort of 50-50. Luckily I've got this other silver heart to go into the next floor with, to try and avoid taking any red damage. Notice there's a little clock up the top there. If you beat the clock to the boss, you get to do a special bonus round. We're probably not going to be making that, just because I'll be spending a bit more time explaining a few things. But yeah, you get some really nice stuff out of that if you're fast enough. So to the left there's, I think it's what's called the curse room. You take 1 damage going in and out of it. I want to preserve my silver heart, so I'll probably come back to this at the end. And these are challenge rooms, which I believe you have to have. There's 2 types of challenge rooms. One is I think you have to have full health, and one is you have to have only 1 red heart at most, but you can have as many silver hearts as you like. We're just going to continue on. Oh, that was a bit bouncy there, didn't like that. But so the different coloured monsters, I don't know if you noticed that one was red, usually means they do something special. So red things usually explode in blood. If they're black, it usually means they're going to explode as an explosion, as if it was a bomb. I'm going to get lots of flies here. As long as we keep our distance here, these things, we should be able to avoid most of their bullets. Oh, that was close. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so that holy light thing has got a massive area of effect, so we want that to be triggering as much as possible. There should be another fly somewhere if the door. Oh no, the doors have opened, so I'm just going to quick hoover up of the heart, the turds, see if there's anything good in them. Sometimes people save onto these turds in case they get access to as an item called the Petrified Turd, which makes all turds have a special drop a coin or a heart out of them. Now what we're really struggling for is keys. We don't have a single key yet, so we can't get into this item room, so we have to search a bit more for one of them. Oh shit, okay. Come on, there we go. Now we got a key. So we're just going to go into the item room. Flaming shots. I think these can actually be a bit of a mixed bag. They cause enemies to explode, but if they're close to you, you can blow yourself up. We're going to take it anyway, just for the fun. And this combines with our previous tiers, so we're getting flaming tiers and those special exploding holy ones. I didn't see any special rocks in here, so we'll just continue on. Okay, these bags have just got a few items in them, so just gonna check. Good, that's another key. And get into the shop, but generally there's not much point in going into the shop unless you've got a decent amount of coins. So we're just gonna leave that for now. And these things will be good, just make sure that I don't shoot them too close or they blow up like that. Sometimes if you're clever you can try and shoot them so they're next to a wall, maybe try and open a secret room at the same time, or... Okay. Oh, blew myself up there, so took half a heart. Just try and keep some distance. So I've only got half a heart going into this boss now. Oh good, another silver heart, so we should be okay for the boss. Monstro's a relatively easy one, just have to avoid his leaps. Oh! Get some adds with it, which makes it a bit tougher. Especially one that splits up. So when he jumps, just make sure you move to the other side of the room. Other than that, he's easy enough to dodge. Oops. So as soon as he goes into the air, then we just have to run a lot. And when he fires, just do like a 90-degree circle around him. And he's dead. We should get a devil room from this because we didn't take any damage. And because we killed him for the first time, we unlock a Monstrous Tooth, which is an item that gets added to the item pool and get a chance of getting a better item in the item rooms. So this is the devil room. Usually you have to sacrifice some hearts, but there might actually be a boss in here. Let's find out. It's not. Okay, one of the best items in the game is in here, which is the brimstone, and also this fear shot as well. We're going to be very gambly and take them both, so if I take these they will permanently take away my health, but generally it's worth it. You can see I change into like super evil Isaac now. Now I've got fire and brimstone. Charge up my shots, and when I let go, boom, and I can move around with that. This will make killing most things in the game very, very easy. Kind of a quick look in the curse room. It's probably going to lose me 2 things of health, but I always like to take the gamble against some good in here. The challenge room might open as well now that we've got full health, essentially. Full red health. It does not, so that one requires only 1 heart of health. Oh, I should have charged up beforehand. Here's a pill. And we summon some spat flies, but that's fine. I'm just going to go out first before and use a spell. Luck down, so that's not great either, so that means my chances of... It's not too bad though, because I don't need a lot of luck with this shot. I don't have any more bombs, I can't search for secret rooms. I'd prefer to have another silver heart going into the next room, but we've only got 3 hearts, but with the brimstone we should be able to kill. pretty much anything. Adak, yep, just showing some basics of Isaac. Okay, and here as soon as we open one of these stuff, there'll be some things in it. There'll be 3 waves. Okay, new pill, but good 2 of them, so hopefully it's something good. That's useless. Luck down, we don't want that. Another new one. Tears down. Doesn't really matter a lot because I'm not using tears anymore. Take one of these in case I get something to switch it with. We'll probably move a bit faster now because Brimstone just makes things very easy. That's a skeleton key, which basically means all chests in the current floor are unlocked rather. These things constantly throw bones at you, so it's usually good to get your distance and constantly moving in circles around them. This item here is the battery and it'll instantly charge any items you've got. We don't have any usable items just yet. Use our skeleton key to get in here. That's rainbow tears, it's not going to make much difference to me. It means every shot does something different. But to get to it I need to go over the spike, which I'd lose my health, which I don't really want to do. May as well open this door while I've got the skeleton key. And nothing particularly good there. Okay, this is tough. Okay, we set them on fire, that killed them all. But if any of those died near me, they would have blown up and done some damage to me. As you see, as soon as I go into a room, I just unleash the brimstone. And we should be making short work of these bosses with this. So generally you want to stay at the bottom. And any time he goes in like that, it means he's going to fire. So you just want to watch when he ducks. Oh, I took some damage there, so that means I'm not going to get a Satan usually. Timing these really bad. That wasn't the best. Got some luck up and some more keys. Some hearts. Was there anything we missed? So looks like there's a secret room in that sort of 3 square one there, so we're just going to head back, quickly check that with one of our bombs, and also check that last room up the top. Nothing much in here. And in theory there should be a secret room in here. Just check that quick. Nothing major. Sometimes you can get some nice items, but I've not been that lucky. Right, next floor will probably go a little bit faster, so the goal is to get down to Mum's room and kill her, which is probably going to be one of the hardest bosses you'll face for a long time. You won't be able to progress further on the first attempt at the game though. So we've only got 3 more levels to go. Okay, we've got the boss room. It's not open to us. We need to have only 1 heart. And we get the arcade appears. The arcade normally only appears if you've got at least 5 coins in your inventory at the beginning of the level. So we'll have a wee poke into the arcade, see what we've got. We've got 3 different arcades. We get the donation machine, which just allows you to put money in, which you can take money out later on by bombing the machines on future runs. This little slot machine here is not very good unless you get loads of coins to throw away. And this is the equivalent of a health slot machine, which uses health instead of coins, which we're not going to do just yet because we've not got much health, and we want to just clear to the boss first. We might come back for it though. So these rooms are a little bit dry. Good soul heart, so that should give us a bit of insurance against losing red health. A lot of keys in here. Fortunately, no way to actually get across the gaps. Normally you need an item that gives you flying, or if there's a rock next to a gap, if you blow up to the side of a rock, it makes the rock fly into the gap and fill the gap, which we cannot do either of here. You can get other items though, like boomerangs that allow you to grab the items. We don't have anything just yet. These things will charge you, but they're fairly easy to kill. What's this? These things need to be killed before once they grow to full, those little pod things, if you go close to them, they will unleash something. In this case, because they're red, they'll unleash blood. Like that. I think there's one left somewhere. Ah, here it is. Okay, we've got a key, so we've got lots of keys in fact, so might as well open this. Coin and bomb. Bomb's handy because we only had the one. Sometimes you go runs where you get loads of bombs, other times you have runs where you don't. Okay, so this round we just have to get through it by not killing monsters, by pressing the buttons. So this could be tough actually, I'm not usually very good at these. Let's go to the boss. Chub. I think he just chases you around, so he's not too hard. Just kill the ads first. I'll try to. He also kills the ads himself, so still took a bit of health damage there. That's my fear shot kicking in, finally. I think that's the first time it's actually done it. So I need to tidy up the ads, doesn't let you finish the game until the ads are tidied, but we should get a Satan room here. Little chubby items, so there's a chance of getting a little pet version of that boss floating around. That's a decent item. Gives me an extra soul heart, and my damage goes up. Okay, let's see what we get in the devil room. Don't have a lot of red hearts left, so hoping for something good. This is pretty good. I think this gives me, it's only cost me 1 heart, so that's pretty good, but I get 2 black hearts as well to go with it. So I get that unlocked for taking a lot of devil deals. So now all of my item drops will be, like hearts and stuff, will drop twice as many now. But because I took that, and unlocked that for getting soul hearts, what have we got left? So we've got a few rooms left, we'll quickly clear those out. We're doing very well on the item front. We don't have to press the buttons again on the way in. Once you've cleared a room, that's pretty much it. You can probably see why I said this was one of the better items in the game. Let's see what's in the shop. It's greed. So if he hits me, I'm going to lose a whole bunch of coins, but fortunately I've got a fucking laser nuke. So this would be good to go to the arcade with, now we've got a decent amount of coins. Nearly went into spike there, don't want to do that. Really at this point we're wanting more bombs. You can get a few bombs from the arcade, so it's probably worthwhile going back for that. Good thing about this laser as well is it ignores walls as well, so the tricky part is timing it so that, oh, that looks like it's a little cross there as well. So I don't use a bomb there. Let's get the item. Oh, excellent. damage up. I don't actually know if this does anything with Brimstone. So I think it means there's a higher chance of things dying. So dropping coins when I kill them. Shit. These things are tough because they can only be killed when they pop their head up. Oh, tell me that counted. Okay. Run through this quick. Okay. Oh, good. The item room. I forgot there was that. Oh, missed the charge up. A little pet orbital. Just follows me around firing double shot tiers. What? Oh, I stood in the red health pool. Don't really have any bombs, so we're just going to head out now. Only one heart left, so this boss should now be open on the left. Yeah, so let's have a wee poke in and have a look. It's a chest. Should we go for it? Yeah, we've got good stuff. Let's go for it. No, it wasn't anything good. This is just kind of like asteroids, just sort of splits into... And after the last asteroid, they split into horrible little things. So we've got to fight 3 bosses. These things spawn into 3 little ones which follow you around. And then he does a big thing at the top. We've got to be careful because he fires beams which we've got to dodge. And the last boss. Oh no, just the 2 bosses. Let's try the arcade quick. Oh shit. Get some bombs. And we'll get 2 of everything now because of that deal we took. So 2 coins. Only the 1 black heart, but that's still good. And this chance of getting good stuff here is sort of based on my luck stat. Okay, and that's blown up, so I didn't get too much, but got most of my coins back. And a bunch of bombs. We're gonna use a bomb here, see if there's anything good in these spots. There's another coin. And where do we think the secret room's gonna be? Probably this room up here. Oh no, it can't be next to a boss room. So we're probably just going to leave it because there's too many options. I don't want to go through them all. But we're going to try the furthest away from the spawn. It's up near the boss, so the boss is up this way. Was that a route across? No, it was not. I'm going to try a wee check in here. There we go. Chance of good item in red chest. Can be bad as well though. It's bad. Just gonna head out. Okay, second last floor. We're almost there. We're doing well on the items. We're gonna check straight into this boss room first. And there's an decent item there, so I'm gonna take it. We've got to do the... Is it 3 bosses? Not bosses. Oh! These things can be annoying because they fire so fast. Don't dodge these, they go invisible for a bit, but they always follow you, and they should die. Okay, we got a rabbit's foot there, which is luck ups that should help with our shots like fear shot. Not going to bother too much with the fires at the moment. Just timing to let go of the beam is probably the hard part. Okay, that's everything. There's a crush room at the top, but we'll leave that to the end, I think, in case we get an item that allows us to get out without taking damage, such as a teleporter card or some wings or something like that. Mistimed that. We're getting plenty of keys now, get keys and bombs, so we're doing okay. I'm going to check to the left here because I think... Oh! Black card damage took, which means everything in the room takes damage. I think there's a secret room up here because there's 4 connecting rooms. Or there's not, so there might be somewhere else that's got 4 connecting rooms. Just kill the smallest ones first is a good rule of thumb for those things. Try and get everything at once with the beam. Oh shit. Let's just go straight for the boss. Monstro is similar to the one we did earlier, but I think he does a little bit more damage. He's got watch, he fires a beam when he grins. Oh, I didn't dodge that one, that was a bad move from me. I need some really bad jumps there. He's going to grin and fire. What? I am doing really bad here. Taking a lot of damage. I might actually die here. Not gonna get Devil Rim. I did get Devil Rim. A little soul heart there, so I can peek into the Devil Room, but it's not going to be pleasant. I can get flight, or guaranteed Devil Room is the other thing. Just going to poke at this thing here. Oh, teleport to the Devil Room. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to take the flight. My health's just far too low. And I really can't afford to take this, so I'm really going to have to chase these other rooms now, see if I can get some good soul hearts, because I took far too much damage in that boss. I've got a lot of bombs, so I'm going to let's check the shops, see if there's a... Nothing good in there. So I'm going to pick the card, there might be something good in it. Turn into the devil, so I'll do extra damage. That could be useful. Just going to block these skulls on the off chance that they drop. Nope. Soul hearts, maybe? Nope again. And there's a couple more rooms at the top. I'm just going to quickly check. Last room. Oh, this is bad. Looking for rocks with crosses on them. Not getting much luck. We've got an item room. Might get lucky and get something that gives us soul hearts. Not so much. Another little orbital friend, Mongo friend. Don't know if it's stream appropriate, but that's what we got. And a sacrifice room. So we're going to be going on to the last level very tight on health. You have to avoid taking any damage. So where have I checked? Can't be there, secret room can't be there, so chances are it's that bottom one next to the shop. I have a feeling it's in here. We get plenty of bombs. We can check some of these mushrooms. Sometimes there's some good pills and stuff in here. Ideally there's some pills that give balls of steel, which is the jackpot I'm looking for. We're getting very unlucky. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's a lot more unlucky than you normally get. Yeah, to the next floor. Last floor. That's where we just have to kill Mum at the end, but I think we'll be doing well if we just make it to the boss. There's another sacrifice room there. I'd love to take it, but I'll just get too low health. These things, well, as soon as you go perpendicular to them, they'll fire a beam at you. Right, poke my head into the boss, the mini boss room, champion room, see if it's anything good. Nothing worth taking a chance on the bosses for. Gonna open this chest though. Just see if we get lucky. Get plenty of keys. Oh, that's an extra orbital. Oh no, it's just a damage increase. Go up here. My damage is not too good. As you can see, killing that thing took a bit more effort than I'd like. And here's a petrified poop, now that we don't get any more poop, but that counts as a trinket, appears at the bottom left. Any poop that we see now will almost always drop an item. Okay, this is going to be Mum's foot, so we're watching for shadows, and once they drop, we'll shoot the shadow. Pickaxe, our first activatable item. We can use it to basically smash a rock, go into a room and we can smash all the rocks in a room. It's used by the spacebar to activate it, so generally we could do something like this, we could smash all the rocks in the room, but we want to save it for a room that's got lots of, that's either got an X in it or has lots of those skull things, so it's got a chance of something good in it. So I'm just going to do it quickly on those skulls up the top there, because we need something good. But most of the time when you get skulls popping out, it's a baddie inside. Yeah, so nothing. There's a boss in here somewhere, I think it's a burrowing one. And there's multiple of them, so it's pretty hard to... Mum's toenail, we don't want that, it just randomly makes Mum's foot stomp and you can hit yourself with it. And that's the foot you're probably going to be seeing in the final boss. Okay, so as you can see the pickaxe is charged. Every time you clear a room it adds 1 charge to your usable items. So I can use my pickaxe again here. What I'm going to do. Okay, got a wee shop. I've got lots of coins, so I might as well use it here. Get across this fast. Nothing much else to pay for the coins, so I'm just going to grab this. Hopefully there's some good. So this takes me straight to the item room, which we've already opened, but it can also be used if I go into the sacrifice room to get me out of it without taking an extra point of damage. But again, unless I find more soul hearts, I'm probably not going to be doing that. That was tough. Right, I want to see the Hierophant as one of these cards. That will give me... Lover's not very good, and I can't get to that one, that's really annoying. I want to keep the Devil. The Lover's just causes 2 red hearts to spawn, which is no use to me because I've only got 1 red heart. Okay, how many bombs have I got left? Right, so can I... These should vanish if I go back out and in again. But if I'm going in, right, so I could have placed a bomb anywhere to get to these two things, but if we notice we've got a red X here, and also there's a high chance of a secret room here, so I'm going to try and blow up the X and access the secret room at the same time. Okay, so there's no secret room unlikely, and I might as well use my key. Nope. And there's a question mark, so I want balls of steel. Let's see now. X. Telepills. I'm in a random location. And I've got 2 keys, and since it's the last boss, I might as well open this. Might have some good. Ah, 2 locked chests. So hopefully I've got another key off this. I did not. Now I've got to go all the way back. I've not found Mum's root boss yet, but I'm thinking it's probably all the way back around here. I'm going to use the pickaxe here in case there's something good in one of these. Oh, there is! Trapdoor. So there's always an item in these trapdoor. If there's a trapdoor with ladders on it, it means you get a special item room. Let's see what we get in it. Nope. Just a few coins. It's a shame. It's very rare to find those trapdoor rooms. Okay, going up here, and the boss is usually the one of the longer parts away from the end. Hopefully I should get my devil card back here. I don't know, that's not a devil card, that's the moon. Where did I leave the devil card behind? Was it in this previous room? Did I leave it in the previous floor? That's really annoying. Okay. In that case, we don't have the devil room. I don't think I need the extra damage, but... Oh shit, I did not want to take that. When those things jump up into there, they'll land where your position was. Plus, when they land, they'll do some cross damage. These things are usually only vulnerable from the back where their brain's exposed, but in this case, maybe you can just fire straight through. Now we're going to the last boss. It's going to be tough. We only get 2 hearts. And the main goal of this boss is to avoid our foot damage. Mobs will be constantly spawning throughout the course of the fight, and north, south, east and west there will be parts of Mum's hands and feet coming out of the doorways. If we stand too close, we'll be attacked by them, so we can't get too close to them. So let's go in. Okay, we seem to have got the variant of Mum where she just kicks lots. I died. Almost had her 1 bar of health left. Tiny sliver of health. And that's Binding of Isaac. If we'd killed Mum there, that would have been the ending, but it's just a short ending. From there on in, you tend to play the game again. Once and you get a little bit further, so you go into Mum's womb, kill a whole bunch of there. Then once you complete the game again, you go back to the beginning, and then you fight through your way to the cathedral and Hell World. And then once you do that, you pretty much make it to the end of the game proper. But hope that was clarifies a lot of the little things about Binding of Isaac, and I'm going to end it there. Thanks for watching.